if we can do our Courtney Campbell camera, kind of assessing what it looks like
Oh.
there. Wow, you can see the water.
They have water on the road.
Crashing over, yeah. And I know we had mentioned earlier the status of Courtney Campbell. I believe there were some lanes closed.
That's closed. I mean, look at that. You can see water on the...
Eastbound lanes were closed. So the lanes heading over into Tampa, and that can confirm from what we're seeing here from storm surge and flooding. And again, this is a live look right now at the Courtney Campbell, and it looks like there is maybe a utility or some kind of municipal truck on there. Or maybe that's a
We've
trooper.
seen a lot of law enforcement out making sure that people are not attempting to drive over. We have the Skyway that's closed. I believe the Howard Franklin
Northbound lanes at last check, that was about an hour ago, were closed on the Howard Franklin because of the same issue with storm surge and flooding. Gandy Bridge, though, has remained open at this hour. And of course, though, but law enforcement saying, look, don't go out right now anyways.
Right.
We don't want you out there.
Well, I mean, so it's 7:45. If you're, this is a live look right now at Naples. So this south of us in Collier County. And you can see right there, we saw, I think after it had really after Idalia had passed, that there were a lot of people out.
Spectators, yeah. Which was
out.
surprising at the time. Well, maybe not so surprising. But now, I mean, look, you can actually, looks like a nice kind of sunrise with the clouds and everything there, but heavy waves moving through there. And then do we want to come back a little closer to home here with some of that we've seen here?
That's Courtney, Howard Franklin.
This is Howard
Franklin.
Oh,
my
and
gosh.
again, so now you can see why they've got the eastbound lanes closed on the Howard Franklin. You've got, I mean, you can even see the sort of debris line where the water brought up that seaweed and muck there.
A southerly wind, a south-southwest wind puts a lot up on that low-lying end, both ends of the Howard Franklin.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go. But you can see there are some cars heading the other direction there.
This is the Howard Franklin. We saw the Courtney Campbell, very, very similar situation with the water, the waves from the bay just crashing right over and impacting those eastbound lanes.
And a reminder, too, that the Skyway Bridge does remain closed at this hour, too, because of the, not water issues there, but the sustained wind gusts when you're up at that kind of elevation on that bridge as well. So, yeah, quick look at the roads. As law enforcement are saying to stay off. I want to show you some video here that we're just getting in from Clearwater. You can see police here leading a convoy of workers headed to clear some tree debris that was out there now that the sun is rising. So again, we're going to start seeing a lot more of this now. Crews are able to get out, get into action, and head to where they're needed.
Well, Jitty Dean pointed out that they've been around St. Pete, and she said she had not seen a lot of trees down. We haven't heard that from a lot of our crews about about trees. We knew that this was going to be a water event. It remains a water event that we're seeing right now as we take you around. And at daybreak, that's when we have crews all over that come out. So, in addition to not really being able to get around a lot of areas, you also want to stay off because we have emergency workers, we have power crews.
Let them get to where they need to be right now, right? And again, we just mentioned you're taking a live look at the Skyway Bridge, which remains closed. They've been clocking wind speeds there anywhere between 50 to 60 miles per hour over the course of the morning. The cutoff point is 40 mile per hour sustained wind is when they shut that bridge down. So it was well above that for a while here this morning. We'll keep an eye on that and let you know when Florida Highway Patrol tells us when they plan to reopen that stretch of road.